always has to be some dude in my comments going, septum ring theory.
What's the one thing that every person with a septum piercing has in common? The septum theory is going viral on social media as a way of describing the characteristics that those with septum rings allegedly share.
I look better with a septum than without one. I got a big schnoz. Look at this. Look at this. I take it out.
Now?
No, buddy.
Always has to.
He got that backwards. He got that backwards. Wearing that stupid ring on your nose just makes you look like a freaking animal. What's going on, dudes? It's your boy, Andy Matrix. I'm back with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the septum ring theory. There's nothing that makes a girl more unattractive than the freaking ring on their nose. I just want to... I remember when I was in high school. When I was in high school, people used to wear these, the lip ring. Like when people used to pierce their lips. All I wanted to do, every time I saw somebody wearing that, I would just want to, just pull it. I don't know, it's just, like, just want to just get the urge to pull it. Because it's just, I was never a piercing person, as you can tell. I was never into piercings. I was never into any of those things. And seeing people wear that stuff, I always thought it looked abnormal. I think it looks good on movies. Like if you watch like Wednesday on Netflix, it looks kind of, her creepy vibe. It looks, for entertainment purposes, it's cool. But in the real world, Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to our next video.
Away from women with septum piercings. They are horrible people. Stay away from women with septum piercings. They are horrible people. They are the most evil beings that you will ever encounter on this game that we call life. All right? You know about the devil, but what if I told you there's a reincarnated form walking and roaming this earth and all they got is a septum piercing? And I get what you're saying. Why would you just typecast one group of people, right? It's because it's always been true. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But bro, everybody with a septum piercing, they happen to be like the sexiest people on earth. That's true. But that is to compensate for how bad of a person they are on the outside. You feel what I'm saying? It's like their heavenly restriction if you know Jujutsu Kaisen. They're going to be so sexy, it has to get balanced out with a flaw. This flaw being that they are evil and bad people. They cannot have both, gang. Just the way you're reacting to this information, I'm already knowing you're not going to listen to my warning, bro. But when you go and tap in because you're being curious, you know what curiosity did to the cat, right? That's the same thing that's going to happen to you. But on the inside, shit's going to numb you. It's going to desensitize you. You're not going to want any other woman after that. You dance with the...
Yeah, it's like, I agree, because whenever you see somebody with that type of piercing, you always... There's a stereotype around it, right? And it's not necessarily political, but it's like... It makes you think, is there something wrong with that person that they're wearing, that they had to, like, put, like, needles into their body? You know what I mean? Back in the 2000s, in movies and TV shows... Whenever they would punish somebody, they would like, especially like those teenage shows, they would always sit the main character next to two gothic girls because, because the thing about gothic girls is they're supposed to be gloomy, dark, and it was supposed to be like a punishment for like the main character. So it just shows that there's something wrong with the individual. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and move on.
Bro, she looks like she got branded. Like on the side of her face, when you drive by ranches, at least in Texas, there's a lot of them. You drive by a ranch and they got that little logo. That's what that looks like, bro. Who's your owner, honey?
Obviously, curmudgeons out there. But in general, no one in the real world cares what you look like.
That's so false.
As far as jobs, as long as you're...
That is so false. Any customer-facing job, they're going to care. Like, I bet, here's the thing. Go to TJ Maxx, almost biggity bet you're not getting a job, honey. Ain't nobody giving you a job at TJ Maxx, Ross. Anything retail. Now, you might be able to work out in the back. Yeah, stick Rebecca in the back, you know what I mean? She
where nobody can see her.
She got the rat tails. This is like the quarter chili rat tail combo. Like this.
And it's not that these types of people cannot get a job, but if you're an employer, you're probably not going to want them up front, in the working as a cashier. Where everybody can see them. You're probably going to have them working in the back, right, in the warehouse where nobody can see them, stocking up. or maybe working in the kitchen if they work in a restaurant, but they're not going to be the ones serving people because they're just, it frightens. People get scared. Anyways,
I just found out what the septum theory is, and I don't like y'all for that. Because why you want to bring that up? Huh? Back in my day, when we were trying to shit talk about people like that, they wore a single earring, a black bracelet on the left side, whatever. Anything that stood out. You're gay, or you like it in the butt. Keep it simple. Y'all are complicating shit. Stop it.
No, you're sorry. No. Sorry, you're the weird one. You're the weird one. Especially, the ring, and then like having all these tattoos just makes you think that there's, I don't know, because I've been into rock and heavy metal, and I've been around people that will have a lot of tattoos. I've never been into like piercings and tattoos and all that stuff. I don't know. I like my body too much to the point where I don't want any of that stuff on it.
Saying septum ring theory, there's only 3 options. I think I boiled it down. Let me know if I got it wrong. Okay, option 1, you're either an incel. Okay, I think that's an obvious.
Why do people always conclude that it's an incel? I don't get it.
This one, anybody who is saying septum ring theory. Okay, let's move on. And number 2, if you're not full incel, at least extremely lonely, okay? Maybe you've been dumped recently.
No.
Don't know how you had a partner to begin with, but I think that's probably where you're at. It's a lot of time on your hands if you're going, this is septum ring theory. Okay, third one, and this one I think makes a little more sense. Maybe everybody falls into this category. I think you're probably getting funneled down the alt-right pipeline. I think maybe you stumbled across the wrong.
Of course, the alt-right, the conservative. Well, I mean, I will say, I'm not trying to get political, but I will say the people on the right, they tend to be more level-headed. They tend to be more like down to earth, like more like normal people, more civilized, more well-behaved. You know what I mean? There's that. See, look at how these people look. Look at that ring. It just looks like a bull. By the way, guys, I looked this up, and it turns out the farmers, they put out a ring in the bull's nose because that's a way to control them. It's a way to like, is it like a pacifier? Should I say pacifier? But it's a way to control the bull because just pulling on it creates pain, and then the bull will try to like, it's a way. The bull will submit, let's just say. The bull will submit once you pull on that ring. So, I don't know, maybe self-projection when they call you an incel. Maybe they're the incel.
You know what? You define nothing about me. This, buddy, I'm far more powerful than you could ever fucking imagine.
Sure.
Isn't that right, wonderful boy wife? He's so big and get it right now.
You see, it's like it's just like these types of people. They
Buddy.
Like they have some type of like mental thing going on.
Septum ring theory is when you are visibly older than 18 and conservatives get sad you are no longer a minor. If you have visible tattoos or facial piercings, it is immediately recognizable that you are of age. And that makes conservatives sad because they can no longer roleplay with you in the position of the depravity in their sick fucking minds. That's why the comment sections of people, especially women, who get their septum pierced, you see people go, oh, why would you ruin your body like that? Or getting tattoos, oh my god, what a pristine canvas that you just ruined. It has nothing to do with being a blue-haired liberal with pronouns. The only correlation that could be made there is blue-haired liberals with pronouns tend to have more facial piercings, including septums. But I see plenty of conservative people with septum piercings too.
No, sorry, but no. Rarely have I seen a conservative person with septum piercings. Conservative people, they tend to be just they don't really do a lot of those things. Maybe they have like one or two tattoos here and there, but like the conservative people, they don't usually like put all these things in their body, But yeah, there's something definitely wrong with the septum piercing stuff. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just, it makes you think that there's something wrong with the person. Like, why would you do this to your body? Like, do you not love yourself? At least that's what I think, and I think a lot of people also agree with me. It's just, you're putting that thing. I want to pull it. Just pull on that damn thing. It's just Anyways, whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. It's your boy Andy Matrix. Godspeed.